Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late, out of date. At this time, it's pretty much pointless to make Raw review. The Superstar Shakeup. A bit flat there. I think the show was okay. It wasn't a terrible show or anything, but the Superstar Shakeup. It was a little bit cheap there. I don't know. Not that many big stars coming over to Raw there. It was just pretty much just junk coming over to Raw. I think Alexa Bliss was the biggest star from SmackDown to come to Raw. I don't know there. It started off with John Cena's music playing. Oh my God, John Cena's back on Raw. But it was The Miz and Maryse doing their John Cena shtick there. Just teasing a possible Cena returning to Raw. But it's not like anybody gives a fuck about Cena on Raw at this point. Plus, he's never there anymore, so doesn't make that much difference if he's not on Raw. Miz starts doing his promo dressed up as John Cena. You know, we've seen this 3-4 times, so it wasn't that funny there. Dean Ambrose comes out. He's being unfunny. Nails Miz with a DDT. So Ambrose, you know, on SmackDown, he became a bum pretty much. He started there as the world champion. Somehow, some way, he went downhill. He ended up in pre-show matches and the mid-card shit like this. So now they're going to try to bring him up on Raw. And it looks like with The Miz, it's going to be the opposite. He was gaining momentum on SmackDown ever since his promo on Talking Smack. He was doing programs with Cena. They were trying to make him look better. Fans were getting into him. Oh, maybe Miz can have one more run with the title, shit like this. He shows up on Raw, gets beat up right off the bat there. I'm getting by Ambrose. I'll talk about this some more later on. First match, Revival defeated New Day. A decent little tag match there. Revival are good tag team wrestlers or whatever, but charisma-wise and shit like this, I don't know what that's gonna look like on Raw, you know, because they look pretty fucking plain there, but we'll see what happens. And then Curt Hawkins was drafted to Raw, ladies and gentlemen. I made a joke vid about Curt Hawkins last night. Nobody clicked on the damn thing because it's a video about Curt Hawkins, but it wasn't a serious vid about Hawkins. It was more like a joke video there for those of you who didn't click, which was the majority of my viewers there. Curt Hawkins was drafted to Raw for God fucking knows what reason. Oh, a big draft there, a big superstar shakeup. They bring out Curt Hawkins. What the fuck is that? What's that? Big Show comes out, knocks him out, and walks away. What's the point there? Why do you bring out a jobber like this? Oh, it's a superstar shakeup. You bring out the jobber, he gets fucking corked in 5 seconds. What is this? It's not like he's gonna look good after this in any way, shape, or form. How is this gonna boost up Curt Hawkins? How is he gonna look like a star of some sort there? He can't. It's impossible. Not that I want him to be a star, but what's the fucking point of this there? Second match, TJ Perkins defeated Austin Aries. What? Why? You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big indie fanboy of some sort, but in any other company in the world, Austin Aries would beat TJ Perkins there. This is just wrong, you know what I'm saying? You have Austin Aries, they're building up Aries, people are into it, they expect him to win the Cruiserweight title, he gets beat by Neville, and now Aries is getting beaten by TJ Perkins. Why? What the fuck is the point of this? Oh, here's a guy people actually like a little bit there, Austin Aries. Bury him there, have him lose against Neville, make him get beaten by complete jobbers with Mega Man team songs that nobody takes seriously there. Have the fucking nerd beat up Aries. People like him, bury him there. What is this? What's the point of this exactly? Then you had Seth Rollins coming out talking about how he wants to stay on Raw and Stephanie McMahon is gonna bury him, shit like this. Kurt Angle comes out. He tells Rollins that he's still gonna be on Raw or whatever there. Eventually Joe comes out. He attacks Rollins from behind. They have a little brawl of some sort there, and what would be better would be Joe against Kurt Angle from TNA there. That has potential. That might get people more interested there, but maybe this Rollins and Joe match might turn out to be good matches there. Third match, Nia Jax defeated Charlotte. What? Why? Again, why? I'm not understanding these decisions there. What the fuck is that shit? Fourth match, Finn Balor defeated Jinder Mahal. A little throwaway match. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with the Nia Jax match either, but it's nothing impressive there. Then they announced that Apollo Crews, Kalisto, Heath Slater, and Rhino are going on Raw there. Apollo Crews, ladies and gentlemen, the man was on Raw. Nobody gave a flying fuck. They put him on SmackDown. They pretended that they cared about him for a week or two. Fucking ended up in fucking somewhere in a different dimension there. Now he's back on Raw again. What's the point of this? Just put him in the Cruiserweight division, Apollo Crews there. When I first heard about this guy, oh, he's like Bobby Lashley. He's the same size as Lashley, but he does flips. Then I saw the guy and he's about 4 foot tall there. Let's cut the fucking crap there. What they should do with Apollo Crews, have him lower the dose a little bit there, maybe stop taking roids for a few weeks, he can shrink a little bit, and just shove him in the Cruiserweight division with the other flippers that have no personas there, you know what I'm saying? He would fit in there. And Bray Wyatt is coming back on Raw, so he won the belt, he lost it 2 weeks later to Randy Orton. Nobody gives a flying fuck about him, pretty much. And sadly, right after he becomes champion, he gets buried right away. Nobody cares. And now he's back on Raw. Alright, there. Fifth match, Sami Zayn defeated The Miz. Once again, man. The Miz, people were getting interested in The Miz. People were asking for another Miz title run. They bring him back on Raw. He gets corked in the first segment. And then he gets beat by a glorified jobber like Sami Zayn. So I guess, you know, oh, Miz is building momentum. Fucking bury him, man. We're gonna make him look weak as fuck. I guess they're gonna bring him back to his old role of being a comedic jobber or something. Why not keep him on SmackDown? Why not use him properly on SmackDown? People enjoyed it. He was useful over there. What's the point of bringing him back on Raw just to bury him and make him look like a cheap jobber? What's the point of it? This is counterproductive, destroying all your fucking wrestlers all the time there. And then you had Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns, a fucking crazy ass backstage brawl. Strowman just fucking destroyed Roman Reigns. Threw him all over the place, threw fucking tables there. Big power slam on some big square object. A big metal container in the face. Reigns was all fucked up. I explained this in the video yesterday there. They put him on the stretcher. Fucking Braun Strowman shows up again, grabs the stretcher, pushes it off a big platform there, and Reigns or a stunt double or something just fucking flew off the platform on the stretcher, falling on the cement down below. I was like, holy shit, you know. And then they put Reigns in the ambulance. Strowman shows up again. I'm not done with you yet. The whole crowd fucking cheering, going mental, corking him in the ambulance. And then one of the craziest things I've ever seen in wrestling, grabs the whole ambulance, picks up the whole ambulance and flips it over. Pretty fucking wild and over the top, but still it was fucking funny. It was done well, you know what I'm saying? It's a show after all there. It's not believable. It's still like, it's a show. That's what it is. It's not meant to be that everything has to be serious there. It's okay to do entertaining stuff there. I thought it was pretty fucking good, man. It is what it is. Then the Hardys, Cesaro and Sheamus defeated Primo and Epico, and Gallows and Anderson, a nice little throwaway tag match there. And then Sasha and Bayley were talking. Alexa Bliss came out, like I said. She seemed to be the one with the most star power coming from SmackDown back to Raw. And Mickie James was there. Nobody seems to give a shit about Mickie James anymore, going by the crowd reaction. Alexa Bliss seemed to be a lot more over than Mickie James. And I would put the belt on her there. Have her defeat Bayley, you know, pretty quickly there. And put the belt on Alexa Bliss because people actually like her there. And in the main event, Dean Ambrose defeated Kevin Owens. A nice and okay little match there. Chris Jericho came out, knocked out Kevin Owens there. So it looks like if Kevin Owens is going to end up on SmackDown tonight because of the IC belt, US belt or whatever, you know, I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen tonight on SmackDown. But as far as the superstar shake-up is concerned, I thought it was pretty friggin' weak there. It's not like if anybody that was that impressive came over to Raw. Maybe it's because they want to keep SmackDown the way it is with AJ Styles, because there's interest in SmackDown. They might not want to fuck it up right off the bat and take all the best guys from SmackDown and put them on Raw right away type deal. I understand that there, but when you're looking at Raw and you're expecting big names to show up, it kind of looks weak, you know what I'm saying? But the show itself was okay there. It looks like they're going to try to, you know, to fix Dean Ambrose, try to make him look like a main eventer again, you know what I'm saying? The show was okay. It wasn't the best show. It wasn't a bad show, but the superstar shake-up, like I said, it was kind of fucking weak there, ladies and gentlemen, but gonna watch SmackDown tonight, see if it's a bit more interesting. They're a decent show, I guess. Until next time, peace!